I cannot tell a lie. As a fan of the Pokemon anime and the animated movies, and even things like Pokemon Generations, I gotta say I'm excited to see this because I've already seen every other way to tell the same story. I'll give Pokemon credit where credit is due. Pokemon is really freaking good at taking something that we've seen a million times over and retelling it again and again and again from a different POV. Pokemon Generations, where did that take us? Pokemon Generations took us on an adventure and a journey that was more epic than anything we saw before. Pokemon the animated series in multiple iterations has shown us the same exact journey of a guy who catches Pokemon, trains Pokemon, meets other trainers, has battles, goes in other tournaments, etc., 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 gets companions, da-da-da-da. We've seen it every single freaking time, and yet they found a new way to make it fresh in every iteration. So it's exciting to me that they're not doing that with this movie. It's really exciting to me that they're taking a property that is not as well known as the traditional Pokemon stuff. Because Detective Pikachu is a great game on 3DS. It's really fun. It's like, say, Professor Layton or Phoenix Wright. It's in that tradition of games where it's more investigation. But in the investigations, though, you get Pokemon in the world and a talking Pikachu, which is freaking adorably awesome. So I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm not pumped about this. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm like comparing it directly to the movies either, because you shouldn't do that. It makes no sense whatsoever to compare these to the Pokemon. So I'm like adjusting my screen while I talk. To adjust these to the Pokemon animated movies. But I'm gonna do it anyway because that's what I do. You know, I like to compare things. So just big facts. Detective Pikachu won't be anything like what we've seen before. It won't be a sprawling adventure. It'll be a murder mystery or a mystery at all. Or I guess they're not doing murder because I guess the dad is just missing. He's not dead because I guess it is still in some ways a kid's movie. Even though they are going with some more adult humor here, which I didn't expect. I'm pretty pumped to see what they're going to do with some of the other more, I'll say, risque Pokemon. Because they did they basically did a sign language, like, up yours joke. And I'm like, wait, does that belong to Pokemon? Is that a thing? So what are they going to do when they get to the weirder Pokemon that are, I'll say, almost more sexual in nature? Are we going to get a low punny? And we're going to get, like, you know what I'm saying, like a Pikachu being like, dang, look at them thighs! I mean, the thing is, it's not out of the realm of possibilities because this is clearly a more crass universe than we're used to. This is also Ryan Reynolds who plays Deadpool. So we really could get anything happen. Anything could happen. And that's exciting, and that makes this something I will need to see. Like, I know it sounds like, yeah, I'm a Pokemon fanatic, so I'm excited, but the fact is that, like, this is something that's going to be completely different from anything we've seen, you know, on the screen in the Pokemon universe. It's not an adventure. Okay, it is an adventure, but it's a different type of adventure, and it's going to be something just different for everybody. I really do think they're going for a more general audience here than a traditional Pokemon movie, which, again, it scares me a little bit because they tend to do that with everything that gets, like, rebooted, remade, and from our childhood and plugged into the present. So I'm thinking about, like, Transformers or the Smurfs, where they throw in fart humor, which I really hope they don't do. I'm really afraid they're going to throw in fart humor because this is an American-made production. It's not the Japanese thing just coming to life. This is an American-made thing. So I'm afraid they're going to try to work in more of that type of stuff, and if they do, that could totally ruin it. But then again, they've done that in the recent Pokemon anime, which is more, what's the word? It's more cartoony than it's ever been, and yet it looks the best that it's ever looked. And it's actually picked up steam over time and become one of my favorite series I've seen in the Pokemon universe. But maybe that's just me. And so I'm just curious how you guys out there feel about this thing being a thing. Are you excited for it? Did the freaking, like, Charizard that came off the screen and basically, like, beat you in the face, did that blow your mind? Because I was like, whoa, that Charizard is real. Like, ooh, it looks good. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Typically here on Anime Debate, we debate things, but I have nothing to debate. I'm just excited that this freaking thing exists and that we're getting an original property and that it's not a retread, it's not something we've seen before. And yes, I will be here if they do a Detective Pikachu 2. I'll be like, yo, detect me. Detect me, Ryan Reynolds. See what I do in these streets. See what I can do. Like, and then if it does well, we'll get other generations. We'll get other iterations. We'll get them going to Sinnoh and other really cool places. And I can see this becoming a big thing. Or even like a Detective Pikachu TV series, which is not produced in America. I hope they don't do that. That would suck. But like, if they just do like a do-do-do-do. I'm thinking in my head like the theme music, like do-do-do-do. Do. Hey, who are you? Detective Pikachu. Ooh. Hey, who are you? It's me. Detective Pikachu. Hey, it's you. Look at me. I'm Detective Pikachu. Like, I mean, that would be so dope. They just gave us like a really cool thing like that. I'm an adult. you know. But yeah, I'm pumped. I am personally pumped. I would love to hear you guys' opinions, your thoughts, and your reactions to this. Is it too weird? Did you not know it's from a video game? And do you compare it to the other animated fare we have out here? There is another Pokemon movie coming out that is animated that looks really good too. But again, it's going over the same type of adventure we've seen before. And do you like the fresh take they're doing with Detective Pikachu? My name's Chris. And Pika P. Check out these other videos. I'll see you guys next time on Anime Debate.